Hello, I'm Tim Krul. Welcome to Norwich City Central.
What's going on, Lewis? Norwich City Central. Welcome back to another video. This is going to be a predicted XI Norwich City's opening game up against the champions of Europe, Liverpool. Cannot wait for it. It's going to be very, very exciting. It's going to be a huge test for Norwich City, but a test I can't wait to go to. Really looking forward to going to Anfield. And yeah, Norwich City have made some good signings over the summer, so it's going to be interesting to see what team Daniel Farke plays. Looking at the Liverpool team firstly, yeah, the whole Liverpool team is probably going to be fit except Sadio Mane. And Sadio Mane, you know, I think scored the same amount of goals as Mo Salah last season, both getting 20 goals in the Premier League, I believe. So, look, Sadio Mane is a great player, and if he's not in the Liverpool team, Norwich City have a slightly better chance. You'd probably expect Shaqiri to take his place, but Liverpool have still got a team, you know, Salah, Firmino, Keita, Fabinho, a lot of great players, and particularly in defence as well. That Trent Alexander-Arnold, Robertson are the best fullbacks probably in the division. Virgil van Dijk, you know, is the favourite to win the Ballon d'Or. So it's going to be a tough test for Liverpool. But predicting the Norwich City team in goal, this is going to be the most controversial kind of pick. Do you go with Tim Krul? Do you go with Ralph Fairman or Farman? For me, Tim Krul. For me, it's Tim Krul's place to lose, and I do think Daniel Farke is going to reward the Norwich City players who got them promoted and got us up as champions. You saw last season how Daniel Farke pretty much kept the same team. Kenny McLeod played from February right the way through to May, and that's one of Daniel Farke's thing. He rewards players when he plays well, and I can see him rewarding the team who won us the championship. And I think it's Tim Krul's place to lose. The defensive back line, firstly the fullbacks Jamal Lewis and Max Aarons, both very impressive in pre-season. Both players I think can rip up the Premier League. Really excited to see both Jamal and Max and how they cope. Obviously they both got further forward in the Championship. It's going to be interesting to see how much further they get forward in the Premier League, or whether Daniel Farke tells them to sit back a bit more, because obviously the Premier League attackers are a lot more deadly. But yeah, really excited to see them play. Centre backs for me, Ben Godfrey and Tim Close. Now Ben Godfrey's definite starter for me. I was speaking to Ducker in a Premier League season preview, and he reckons Ben Godfrey could be the player of the season, and he certainly has got the attributes to be a world-class defender. He's good on the ball, he's got physicality, and he's got everything you want from a modern day centre-back. For me, Tim Closer over Grant Hanley. It's a tough one, and I'd be happy to see either of them, but I just think Tim Closer probably has that bit more experience at the top level of top flight football. Did make a terrible mistake against Atalanta, but Tim Close is a very good centre-back, and I think he will start against Liverpool. The two central defensive midfielders in our 4-2-3-1 system, for me, Tom Tribal. I hope he does really well in the Premier League. At the time of recording, Norwich City looks set to side Ibrahim Amadou, who's obviously going to be a very good central defensive midfielder, or has certainly got the attributes to be. But I do think Tom Tribal will play, and I hope he's very successful in the Premier League, alongside Mario Rancic for me. I love Mo Leitner. I thought he was excellent in pre-season, but for me, Mario Rancic just offers a little bit more than Mo Leitner. I think Mo Leitner is very good on the ball. He's great at controlling the tempo. His range of passing is brilliant. But for me, Mario Rancic is better because he's better in the final third. He creates more chances in the final third, and I know Mario Rancic plays slightly more further forward and slightly more forward-thinking than Mo Leitner, but for me, Mario Rancic has just got that little bit more composure and quality in the final third, and can add goals and assists to his game, which Mo Leitner can't quite. So Mario Rancic in for me, and I can't wait to see him in the Premier League. The three midfielders in front of him, firstly Marco Stiepermann in that central attacking midfield role. Pretty much played every single minute for Daniel Farke from September onwards, and his physicality and his link-up play is really important. On the right, Emi Buendia. He's football heaven. I can't wait to see him rip up the Premier League. He's so much quality, flair, creativity, confidence. He's just got all the attributes of a quality central attacking midfielder, and I love how he drifts inwards on the right. He's a quality player, and I can't wait to see him in the Premier League. On the left, you've got Ono Hernandez or Patrick Roberts. For me, Patrick Roberts was the star man in pre-season. I love the look of him, but I've got a feeling Daniel Farke, as I've said, is going to reward the players who won us the championship, and that's why I think Ono Hernandez is going to start, and I can see Patrick Roberts coming on later on in the game as the train goes past there. Ono Hernandez has got so much, and what I love about Ono Hernandez is how direct he is. He's always running on at that full back, and his physicality on the ball as well. Really, really exciting player. Up front, Teemu Pukki, the GOAT, 29 championship goals, and I hope he can score 29 in the Premier League. It's going to be unlikely, but I can see Teemu Pukki getting 15 Premier League goals, and that'll be a fantastic return. And yeah, off the bench, if we're losing the game and by 1 goal, we're trying to chase a goal down. Josip Jurimic, of course, a star striker and a star singer, and you've got Patrick Roberts, Mo Lightner. These players can change the game. Tom Cantwell as well, who's very impressive in pre-season. So that is my team to face Liverpool away. I'd love to hear your team. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the game. Let me know if you're going, and let me know your thoughts as Norwich City go to the champions of Europe. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Norwich City Central. There's going to be a lot of content coming out in August, especially over this Liverpool game. Cannot wait for the season to start. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.